It's Thursday the 8th of April. Parliament will sit today from 2 till 5. Select committees have been sitting this morning and it's one of those days which is shorter because it allows people to get home, finishing work at 5 and having something which is a bit more like a normal working day other than the travel at the end. We'll start off with a business statement from the Leader of the House indicating the business for next week that may be questioned by the opposition, and then we'll go on to questions to ministers. Greg O'Connor will ask the Minister of Finance about reports on the New Zealand economy. Shane Retty to the Minister of Health about standing by his statements and actions. Paul Eagle to the Minister of Arts, Culture and Heritage about future-proofing the sector. Andrew Bailey to the Minister of Finance about tenants being evicted as a result of property tax changes. Brooke Van Velden to the Minister of Revenue about interest rate deductibility and public consultation. Rachel Boyack to the Minister for the Environment about waste minimisation. Jan Logie to the Minister for ACC about policy for birth-related injuries. Rachel Brooking to the Minister of Tourism about infrastructure build for regional development. Chris Bishop to the Minister for COVID about the speed of the rollout of vaccines. Simon Court to the Minister of Transport about the Mangere rail project. Sarah Pallett to the Minister for Women about the gender equality split. Matt Ducey to the Minister of Health about adolescent mental health. When that finishes, we'll go on to the Immigration COVID-19 Response Amendment Bill in the name of Chris Farfoy. What that does essentially is extend out the emergency powers that were granted to the Minister of Immigration. Then the Financial Market Infrastructures Bill, the third reading from Grant Robertson. It sets up a new regulatory regime for financial market infrastructures. That will finish the day and we'll be back here again at the same time next Tuesday.